We're all here in the yellow submarine. The yellow submarine. The yellow submarine.
Have you ever seen that movie? Like, you've seen that movie, right?
What?
You know that's a movie?
Yeah.
Yellow Submarine?
Right.
Dude, that shit's fucking ridiculous.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
man.
That's an old
It used
memory.
to give me, like, nightmare.
I'm not surprised. What's your
Kind
favorite?
of like,
What's your favorite Subway sub?
well, it's not Subway and Mr. Jared.
Oh.
Actually, today, I had Firehouse subs. They have this Cajun chicken. It's fucking amazing.
I love Firehouse subs.
Yeah?
I like their
Oh.
pickle buckets.
They're nice and big and pickle buckets.
You
Yeah.
can buy their buckets.
Oh,
of
yeah,
pickles.
yeah. I've seen that. I saw
Yeah, you've
that.
seen them in
And
my
then
basement.
Have you
'cause
heard
I
their
have-
brownies?
I have those pickle barrels
Crusty on
full
the
of
outside
empty
Is it?
shell
and
cases.
gooey on the inside. So good. Firehouse subs, hands down.
I'm-
Even though DeBella's is real good, too.
I'm into more local.
Their buffalo chicken. One.
I'm
That
into.
buff-
I'm into.
I used to
a far
make
more
meat.
local place.
for DeBella's.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember.
'Cause I
what
worked at-
locals do you like?
Yeah.
I like My Hero.
My
sub
Hero's
over
is
in
good.
Rochester. Just a number
steak-
one with no
the
tomato.
steak is
You
bomb.
mean the one that you promised me that I never got to have because I can't really have subs now?
Yeah.
You can't have subs now?
It's just mostly bread, so it's kind of wasted on me.
Yeah,
Man,
like
I'd
she
be-
could just have a couple bites of mine.
I'd be
Basically,
really sad
she'll still get to
about that.
enjoy one day, but like not the whole
So
thing.
yours is My Hero.
Yeah, mine is definitely My Hero. Yeah,
But, like, have you had...
DeBello's and stuff like that.
No,
yeah.
I know you've had DeBella's.
Yeah,
we
we
had
met.
it together. Have you had...
Firehouse? Yeah.
Firehouse,
Oh yeah. That was that's where me and my mother outlaw usually choose to go for each other's birthdays.
What about
Because
Ocean Gate?
we both agree with it. Ocean Gate.
Yeah. What about
Ocean
Ocean
Gate.
Gate?
It sounds like.
Heaven's Gate? I know.
But why? That's
I don't
weird.
know. Like,
Ocean Gate.
so like now instead of Haley Bop Comet, it's in the core, and they're just taking them 5 at a time
I don't know, man.
by the
There's like a
the
there's a
there's
cult
a
of
pit in hell.
there's
in
a
the
cult of
Titanic.
billionaires that are sacrificing themselves near the Titanic for Heaven's Gate.
So like, do you think
Wow.
they had issues with the controller at all
I don't-
before it
See,
imploded?
Logitech,
Like, did it implode
man.
because of the control? No, I know that's
And,
not.
and you know how pissed off people probably are at Logitech that are like, "Do we have any backstock of those?
Dude,
Can we sell them for
I heard
$13.99 a piece?"
the reviews for that controller are now like off the wall.
Oh yeah,
On
and
Amazon.
before
they
that,
had to like shut down the reviews and stuff.
oh
for it.
yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I mean, I feel bad for
did anybody check
laughing.
Newegg? The
Like,
Newegg list.
oh. I kind of like I feel bad because
where,
it's like
where normal people go.
it's
for
kind of
it.
funny, but at the same time, like 5 lives were lost. And then there's
Yeah,
the one guy.
terrifying.
He's like, I'm gonna go see Blink-182, even though my parent is.
His step parent,
Yeah, his step-parent.
and he seemed
He cut me off. I don't give a shit.
He said something about I'm not allowed to leave the state because
Yeah,
of legal
legal.
issues. And
What
I'm
were
like,
the
oh,
legal
that
issues?
means well, if you're not sometimes like
Maybe
felony
he's friends
shit
with
and
Jared.
stuff like that. Oh God, or Mr. Epstein got
Yeah, you
Ugh.
never know.
But
It's
no,
a conspiracy.
He was like, yeah, I'm not allowed to leave the state
Yeah, I
due to
saw
legal
that.
issues, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're in trouble. You.
I want to
dumbass.
know what he did. Now I need to look him up.
Well, did you know the dude, Stockton Rush, his wife, her like great grandparents or great great grandparents are the two people. If you recall the Titanic, the movie Titanic, the old people that were laying in the bed as the as the thing
Oh
was
yeah,
filling
yeah.
with water.
You mean the lower class ones?
No. These were the upper
They were
class
upper
people.
class. They were just letting
these
it
were just
happen.
little scenes that they were, and the backstory behind them. Because a lot of the people that were in the rest of the movie were real people. That sinner.
She broke the rule. I even said
Can you make that noise? Can you go?
cell phone.
Yeah,
That sound more like that's like a death rattle.
we're shaking our fingers at her in disgust. But so, fuck, where was I at? Oh, but those were those people. That was her grandparents or whatever.
Really?
And it's like, oh yeah, it's just the Titanic just keeps coming back for more. And I guess there's some other weird connection to somebody else that was on it and weird shit like that. Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody can play 7 Degrees to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's like trying to find out all these coincidences and like, oh, the spirits. I'm just like. I mean, no, chances are a bunch of people are going to want to fucking go there one day, and some of them are going to die.
I mean...
When I found out about the carbon fiber and titanium thing, like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I guess I'm a professional in a field of somewhat, but, like, at the same time, I am the Forrest Gump of this subject, but I just know that you wouldn't want to put carbon fiber under... like water pressure like that, like
I mean,
it doesn't work. And then hearing all the explanations of like James Cameron, his was made from ceramic, and I was like, oh, ceramic. So the ceramic made a lot of sense to me, and it's just like, oh, okay. But here no, carbon fiber and titanium. I'm like, oh.
I mean, they're both known to be
strong, but not for that. Like every like architect and engineer and stuff like that, they were just on and on.
Well, what I thought was weird is like none of it was like up to whatever standards.
Mm-hmm.
Still, like the controller. Wouldn't you use a wired controller? I would use like a wired Xbox 3.
I mean,
not Xbox 360. Actually, like the current PlayStation 5 controllers. Those are probably like the best controllers ever made.
I see. I feel like if I had,
or use like a pro controller, like you're gonna use a $15 Logitech,
right? Well, and then don't you want to go out and try to find?
You're
gonna
charge these people $250,000 a ticket, and you're gonna get a $15 controller.
I guarantee you, someone is going to get a shit ton of those controllers and got them, and then make them. Fish tank decorations.
If not, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Somebody can have that for free. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, this is Mark.
And this is Nick.
And this is
season 2
of the Guns and Gory podcast.
Hey! Guns and Gory! Jibbity wop wow!
Shut the fuck up! So, like, what the fuck are we talking about this episode?
Well, this is our 4th of July episode.
4th of July. I really like those movies.
4th of July, the Independence Day
movies.
Let's see here.
Did something else happen on 4th of
Happy
July?
Independence Day to everybody listening, of course.
Wait,
did what?
Did aliens actually come?
In your ear? When, what?
Speaking of aliens.
I did like Mars Attacks. Like, I liked Mars Attacks better than Independence Day.
Me too, actually.
Throw it out there.
It is Independence Day.
How nice of you to join us.
I had to go rearrange some children.
That sounds like a code.
July 5th is Micah's birthday.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. July 4th, though.
It is also Jessica and Chris's anniversary.
The July 4th?
So, July 5th.
Oh, so on Micah's birthday.
On Micah's birthday,
weird.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think they thought
no.
that. I don't think she thought about that one. You didn't either. You were in her wedding. You didn't think about it then.
I was there.
Yep. See, haha.
There's pictures.
So yeah, happy anniversary to them.
Happy anniversary. Welcome back to season 2 if you're returning with us.
Yeah. We are back.
Yeah, we're gonna have some episodes. We don't know what about yet.
Yeah.
Everything. Anything.
Playing it fast
you guys
and loose.
Know how it goes.
We got some big meetings though coming up. And we'll probably have more as time goes.
I wanted to go in blind today just because it's like so typical of us to do that.
Oh yeah.
We're like, oh shit, we're unprepared.
But crazy shit with crazy shit with the sub,
Yes,
all that
yes.
stuff.
It's very sad. It is very
yeah.
sad.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people would agree with this. Is like the whole like thinking of the people sitting far deeper than what the depth that they were already supposed to be at. Like where they were where they were at, it was already too deep.
Yeah.
Right, but they went deeper than that, and like they were just sitting down there waiting to run out of oxygen. That was fucking terrifying to me. I was like, nope. That's a
But
big
then
old
what
nope.
happened though? Like James Cameron said, like they would have known that there was catastrophic failures.
Yeah,
So they knew that death was coming.
yeah. And then it was instantaneous. though.
And then it was instantaneous.
And everybody's like real thankful about that. And I'm like,
I don't think I would.
Could you
ever
imagine?
do that?
Could you imagine if it wasn't instantaneous and you were
man.
just everything was touching you all at once and you
Just
could
getting
still
used as a baseball for some killer whales or some shit.
No, they don't even go that deep.
Oh yeah,
They don't go that
true.
deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's crazy shit. Like that's what so many
Would
people.
you go that deep?
Hell no, no,
I wouldn't
absolutely
go that
not.
deep.
Nope.
I'm not sure I would ever want to go in a submarine at all.
Yeah, like no, I'm out. I'm good. Like I used to think PTSD about going down for like months at a time, and they're like, oh no, they come up all the time, and I'm like, then I learned that, and I was like, oh okay, that's so
No,
okay.
man,
Maybe
like,
it's not that bad for people.
Even like cruise, I'm not interested in cruises.
Cruises, as long as it's like somewhere where the water isn't too cold that you can't swim. It's I mean, I wouldn't want to go with my kids.
Then you hear like crazy things on the water.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
well, I've been to
cool.
Punta Cana.
Did you hear
And
any
people,
sounds?
I went before all those people. Well, I went during all those people going missing and
I
stuff.
saw this video online. I don't know if it was real, but it was this dude on like a fishing boat in the middle of the ocean, real dark, like real late at night, and you could hear like a screaming.
The sirens
Yeah.
calling for him. Yeah,
I'd be like, nope.
so much to my belief of like the Native American monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in all of the sea shit too.
Oh yeah,
Like a lot.
so Poseidon just fucks a bunch of fish.
No,
and-
not that, but like sirens and you
What-
know
what are they-
krakens and weird shit. That's
The
we don't
water
know about.
horses. What are they called?
Seahorses. Seahorses are real, Mark.
No, not
Wait,
seahorses.
is
They're mythical creatures.
yeah,
They're made
seahorses.
out of water, but they like take on the form of horses. A carpy?
Oh.
Colpy?
Harpies?
Colpy?
Oh no!
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The only reason I know what you're talking about is because it's in God of War.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm admitting my intelligence level stops at. I know.
Kelpie. They're kelpies.
Yeah.
Okay.
A shape-changing aquatic spirit of Scottish legend.
Wait, is that God of War then?
I
Yeah.
think it would be
Yeah.
because they might have a different name.
They're
'cause it's a
malevolent.
different religion, but yeah.
Well, Percy Jackson like had one
That
he
maybe-
wrote or something like that.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of too.
I
Huh.
don't know. Percy Jackson.
there's all
was
kinds
good.
of weird
Well, they're
shit.
making a show for that.
That's gonna be good.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited for Ahsoka.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Like
Yes.
I think I've said it before in the podcast, but I'm a really big Rebels fan.
Mhm.
So this is answering a lot of questions. for
Filoni
me.
has officially called it season 5 of Rebels. Or 6. Is it 5 or 6? I can't remember.
I think it's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, maybe 5.
All of them are in it. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Are
That's
they gonna
awesome.
stay? Are they gonna be together like they were? Or like, I guess since it's focusing on Ahsoka, it's gonna focus more on her and not just them.
Well,
Because she was in and out with them.
season 2, I mean, was really a fulcrum. All the fulcrum
that's
arc
true.
like that whole thing was all her. So for
Do you think-
for her show to, I wouldn't call her show a spin-off of Mandalorian.
Uh-huh.
I'd call it a spin-off of Rebels.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Absolutely.
then Mandalorian had them in it. Like
Mandalorian is a spin-off of Rebels in a sense too, if you think about it.
I do have a
But
guilty.
and then they're gonna tie all of that in with the series coming up. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's what
That
I've
is
heard
gonna
the
be
plan
sweet.
is.
So it's like, like a Marvel universe tie-in kind of thing almost.
But see, I started trying to watch the beginning of Secret Invasion, and I'm just like, wow, I'm so uninterested. I felt really bad.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
I saw that it was up.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just wow. It takes a lot for, like, okay, when the pandemic started, and like the first season of that Winter Soldier and Captain America,
Yeah.
like, or Falcon, and then it changed to Captain America. The
Excuse me,
sir. I'm speaking, Taco. You jerk. But anyway,
Hey, you're not going to be allowed in my lap if you don't stop.
Yeah, he's talking a lot of shit. He's yelling at the kids probably for them to shut up.
Well, thank you for having our backs. He just looked at me so
I
lovingly.
completely got off. Like I forgot what I was saying. 'Cause he barked.
Look at you, you little
But he
jerk.
had that attitude about him too.
You're
What was
talking
he
about liking something
Oh,
not important.
so at the beginning of the pandemic, we were given that show, and it was like
Yeah.
a lot of it. You can tell a lot of it was just like bad sound staging and stupid shit. Like everybody was 6 feet apart when there was a big crowd of people. It was like everybody was 6 feet apart, and like it was just weird shit. And it was like, okay, you guys got to do a little bit more.
I've never-
like these TV shows need to get like WandaVision was great because it was that big psychological thing.
See, this is the thing. I've never really been a huge fan of Marvel shows.
See,
Scarlet-
it's just some of them that get really get me.
WandaVision, it wasn't bad.
When I liked Loki.
But
Because
like,
it was like they could fuck with things. They
I
could
did.
make
I
alternate
love
universe
Loki. I
things.
love
Yeah.
Loki. But other than
See?
those two, like I've tried so hard, and if they don't have superpowers, I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
Like Daredevil, like I mean, he kind of has superpowers.
I
But
didn't. Yeah, I, didn't
I
watch
watched like the first season. It was okay, but like,
I watched some of the clips of some of the Punisher stuff because I like Frank Castle.
Didn't the
but-
bow and arrow dude have Falcon? Didn't he have
Hawkeye.
his own?
Hawkeye.
Yeah, I didn't watch that at all. I didn't give a shit. I
It
never
was
gave a
actually
shit about
good.
him. Like,
Jeremy Renner's kind of entertaining.
I mean, yeah, he's
I'm a
cool.
fan of the actor.
Yeah.
I'll admit that was where my interest was in that.
Yeah,
I haven't watched Andor. I really want to get into Andor too.
I couldn't. It's because there's no Jedi. I don't give a shit.
Right. Yeah. I was like, it's just political
Pause.
crap. I'm like,
Have you ever wanted to leave your ugly children in the forest only for them to find their way back home to you? Well, here at H. Keller's Child Services, we are offering a rapid response, quick removal ugly child service. Call us today at 1-888-UGLY-BE-GONE, and your ugly children will be placed in thriving communities full of deaf and blind who will appreciate them for the ugly little shits they are. Call us today!
I was always more of a fan of DC shows.
the DC shows.
I love
have
DC shows.
gotten my
Don't like
attention a
DC
lot.
movies. I've never been a huge fan of DC comics. I was always Marvel, but the shows are phenomenal.
I have a friend that if he's like a savant for the songs in Smallville. So if it was a song in Smallville, one of the little like I think
See, I don't care
AFI
about
Silver and
Smallville,
Gold was one of the songs
I don't
on
give a
there.
shit about
he
Smallville.
could tell you exactly
I know that
what,
song, though.
what's but he could tell you exactly which episode and what scene.
So
it
he's
played
like a
in.
Rain Man
For Smallville. It's weird.
But Smallville wasn't that good.
Oh, yes, it
so,
was.
I am here saying DC shows are good. I like what is it
Flash.
called? Doom Patrol.
Doom
No,
Patrol was
Flash
good.
sucked. I love Doom
Doom
Patrol.
Patrol's really
love Doom Patrol.
What was the name of the
That-
street?
I forget.
Oh, you suck. Where was his name?
Oh, it changed into a brick, and then it
Jeremy.
was like
No.
Jeremy. Yeah.
Was it Jeremy?
Yeah, it's Jeremy.
it at the end. It was what, like a bus or no? It turned into
moved.
so
It
many
did all
things.
kinds
Like
of
yeah,
crazy shit,
I
yeah.
loved that. That was
Oh, yeah.
that was awesome. Yeah.
And then
the
Brendan
pride
Fraser.
loving Brandon Fraser did amazing in that
Oh, yeah.
show.
Danny. That's it. Danny.
Yeah, that's it.
Danny Street.
Danny. Oh, see close.
He was a
Jeremy.
street. He was a brick. He was everything.
Mm-hmm.
Car, right? Yeah.
At one point, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a pocket dimension, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
If you think
Except
about it,
it is him.
it is an entity.
Kinda
So
neat.
like, my road is like, if it had thoughts and feelings, it probably fucking hates my family.
No, there's definitely
Oh,
another
yeah?
butthole in your neighborhood, but you're definitely an armpit.
I mean, the street would hate my family though. You know, like Micah and Greg with the anarchy symbol
my
that they set on
gosh.
fire in the road.
Yep, that was the story we always
Yeah.
got told about when they were at the house and they weren't supposed to be.
Oh,
They got
my
caught.
mom was mad
Oh, yeah.
about that.
Jeez,
Jerks.
day. Well, then I remember that certain characters that hung out in my neighborhood in my neck of town, they believed that there was cameras on top of all of the street lights, and I'm like, dude, they can't even keep all the street lights lit. What do you think they're putting cameras in? What kind of funding do you think New Brighton has?
Yeah.
And like
Hold-
now it's a little bit more feasible because it's a little bit more inexpensive to do. But
Hold
still.
on 1 second.
Hey, this is Dr. Dickin' Doctor. I got a new product, Sass Cream, jerked fresh from Bigfoot to your door to cure your seasonal diarrhea.
I used to get seasonal diarrhea so bad it would make my balls numb. I would give anything for it to stop. And just before I went shopping on the Amazon for a rubber fist, I found the good doctor's Sass Cream. Thank you, Dr. Dickin' Doctor.
You're welcome, Marky, and just remember to take a look at our new Velcro lids. Try it today. Available everywhere where you go for your butt creams.
So we're putting a commercial there, but I think we gotta tell everybody what just happened. So, my dumbass,
Mark,
I hit pause,
you fucking put us in a time warp,
and then I
dude.
recorded over half of what we already had. But I fixed it.
He fixed it.
And now we're back on track. You just had a lovely commercial, maybe, or something. We'll see.
Something.
Depends on
Something.
how much I feel like editing, I guess.
About buttholes. Something about
Something
buttholes.
about buttholes. No, I haven't talked about wieners yet, except for right now, and I'm so proud of myself.
Wieners. You know the one thing I hate that I learned about wieners?
What?
Do you know the purpose of the shape of the tip of your wiener?
Yes, it's to
To
scoop it.
out. It's to scoop out others. Ew.
Scoops.
To get yours in there, get it in the right shape.
It
That's
scoops-
disgusting.
It scoops the goop.
It makes me.
Spunk.
Yep. I'm good.
Jizz. What's your favorite? What would that be? A moniker? Not. What's your favorite term for jizz?
Jism.
Jism.
I like jism. Jism.
What
a
about
lot.
you?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
What?
She used to say one all the time and it bothered me. You already said it.
It was spunk, right?
Ah, she said it
It makes
again.
them so
Yeah.
icky.
Splooge.
Because you know what, Rocco's dog is sacred to me. Okay, fuck you,
Spunky.
I mean, I'm
Spunky.
just
Yeah,
saying.
leave him alone. Even though Rocco worked at a sex talk line and collected comic books and
Yeah,
shit, I'm like,
man.
Rocco had a pretty decent life actually.
Rocco was a freak.
He was just peculiar.
I mean, I
It's a
liked
wallaby.
Rocco's. What was terrible was Ren and Stimpy.
I love Ren and Stimpy.
Really?
Ren and
Have you
Stimpy,
seen it
I-
as an adult?
Yeah, even
They
as
were
an adult,
selling
I'm like,
frickin'
I get it.
What was it? Not knobs. What was it? Door to door. They were selling.
Logs.
No, they did saw the logs though, and it was very sexual.
Oh, I made a meme of our friend John.
nipples. They were selling nipples.
That's it. Yep.
Like
I know what you're talking
nipples
about.
for a bottle, or like
Well, I
somebody's
think it was nipples for a bottle, but the whole dude,
The way they were selling it,
it was.
who knows?
It seemed like a
them.
sex thing.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know, and then the music is all fucking creepy as shit if
Right.
you think about it.
Scat.
I'm like, oh, I really liked this as a kid, but like, oh,
Maybe
I
that's
don't really like it as much as an adult.
maybe that's what we'll do for our Patreons. We'll review some some
Ren and Stimpy. I used to watch Angry Beavers a lot.
Angry Beavers
Angry
is
Beavers.
definitely my shit. Like
We made the
Right.
kids watch it.
Angry Beavers.
Yeah.
This is Dagon Norbit, man. Did you ever hear the unreleased last episode?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Probably. I deep dove into it as a goofy adult, and like the last episode, they tried to break the fourth wall and talk about how they were getting canceled and stuff, so it never got aired, and that's all. And it was all right, but the recording of it, you can hear it on like YouTube or whatever.
Oh, I'm
It's
gonna
really
have to look
awesome.
it up. I'm not sure if I have or not.
Yeah, it's
I
funny.
used to have all of them downloaded. They're on like a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. I think I do too. I have a bunch. I gotta check. Like I have like a lot of old movies that were like hard to get rips of, or like I found like you're back when torrent was first starting and whatnot. People put a lot of like good stuff on there that was rips of like VHS tapes that they
Yeah.
never made DVDs of. So the only digital file of that movie exists
Yeah.
as a pirated thing, which is fine because the reason it doesn't exist is because no distribution company picked it up. So it's like as long as a distribution company doesn't pick it up, it really doesn't matter. But like I have a bunch of those that like from like video stores back in the day that you're never gonna find them again.
What you're saying is you're admitting to illegal activity.
Absolutely. I've always wanted to be the first American executed for piracy.
I used to be
Like
terrified that I'd like suddenly get charged with like millions of dollars of fines.
That's
or
the
some
thing,
shit.
though. You've never made money off of
Well,
it.
yeah, and that's
Like that's the whole thing that they
they
don't
don't
want you
go
to
after
do.
people like us. I think they did do a couple people like to make examples of them back in the day,
Right. I
with
mean,
like Napster and shit.
if somebody really wanted to prove that I was like doing it in a very piratey way and making money off of it, like I've bought bootleg DVDs before, and I hate it because sometimes you just get a blank DVD. But other times you get like you can get some weird shit too. Like I've always liked some of those goofy apps on what is it, the Fire Stick that they have, and you can get like. Have you ever watched the full like version that they have of Terminator 2?
No.
There's a really long extended edition with all the deleted scenes thrown in, and like the scene where he's looking into a mirror and she's pulling slugs out of his back, and there's like more to that. There's more to there's all kinds of extras to that movie, like an extended cut of that movie.
Yeah.
Look it up sometime. The next time you want to watch Terminator 2, look that up. That extended
Can't
edition is
say
amazing.
that's something I want to do a lot. You know, I actually saw Terminator for the first time like maybe 5 years ago.
The first Terminator, yeah, with the 1911.
Same thing
the
with
massive,
Aliens. I never watched Aliens
laser on
until
top. Yeah, some of those-
Prometheus came out, and then I was like, ooh, this looks
Better
really good.
backtrack.
And I already knew about Aliens. I just didn't like.
So in my house, the Alien was like really popular. I was actually one of the kids that had the Alien toys.
Oh,
Like, and I wanted them. I knew the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't think anything was wrong with it. And now as an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, that was a fucking terrible movie to have toys, but the toys were fucking sweet. Like they had like ones that were based off the comics after the movies already came out and shit that were all neat. They re-released them in Walmart recently.
Yeah.
Those ones that are out, those are like the same castings or whatever. They're shittier, but
well, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
The
That's little kid having alien toys. That's
yeah. Oh yeah. They
the
made all
things they
kinds
let
of
us. We got nowadays. You're like, what?
yeah.
You're not allowed to have that. I don't know. Kids like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff.
Right.
My kid likes some weird stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Then she thinks like Slender Man's real and stuff. I'm like, oh no, they're not.
Right. Let
Or
me
are
tell you
they?
about real thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. No,
I'll tell you about that guy who'll try to kidnap you in his van. That's
There-
a real life Slender Man.
There was one creepypasta I really enjoyed before. I was like, I'm not into them or anything.
Wait, 1 second. Did you see the shit about Elon Musk and fucking Mark Zuckerberg might have an MMA fight?
Oh my god, yeah.
And they're both actually trained in martial arts. But Elon Musk was like, if this is real, I'll do it. And Mark Zuckerberg was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
So we might get to see two big fucking pansies beat each other up.
I don't think they're pansies.
No,
dude.
they probably fucked me up.
No.
Elon Musk got a pretty
I
fucking.
think they put 110% into everything that they do.
Yeah,
I
they'd
think
be
that
training like
includes
real
that.
hard.
Remember what the fuck was that movie with
Well, Elon Musk, he has a weird shape, but he has a real big chest if you look at him.
Dave Franco or not?
The Facebook one?
Where he?
Justin Timberlake?
No, not that one. The one with
Eisenberg?
Yeah, no, not Jesse Eisenberg. Shit, the guy from Breaking Bad, not Aaron Paul.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston and his daughter.
Oh, why him?
Why him?
What's
that
that?
guy? Because remember how that dude got trained by the other guy to
yeah.
beat his ass all
Yeah,
the time?
surprise
That's
attacks.
exactly
Yeah.
how
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly how fucking Mark Zuckerberg and fucking Elon Musk probably are. I guarantee there's somebody that
I really
stalks
hope
them.
I get to see them
It's
fight each other.
anti like kidnapping or
kidnapping
whatever.
shit,
Yeah.
I really would enjoy that fight.
Somebody would probably honestly think. I bet he has. I bet like Mark Zuckerberg got into it though because he got really scared about his own safety and was like, "Oh,
What?
shit."
Oh, like learning
yeah.
how to.
If you
fight?
think about it, somebody like him getting
He's
like
won-
kidnapped, that wouldn't be good.
I guess he's won like championships and stuff. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
done the
bad,
Murph
like-
challenge in like
he's
a really
still a
good time
weirdo.
and shit. Oh yeah, he's still an absolute weirdo. Like,
What was it? The one picture? It was like in an office, and there was like a jar of mayonnaise in the background or whatever.
I
Like,
don't know, man.
I
would
want
do
to know
shit
if that was like,
intentionally.
is he just a troll?
Yeah. So is fucking Elon Musk though.
That is true. They're both real
terrible.
big trolls.
They're hilarious about it, and everybody fucking judges them like when they get down on when players of any game start to fight on the field, and they're like, "Oh, we're ashamed of all these players." It's like they're playing a game where it's testosterone filled and all this crap's going on. Like, of course, people might fight, but you can't like look at them and be like, that makes you less of a baseball player. Like no, it didn't really affect much. I paid my fine and that was it. Like, I'm still just as much of a baseball player, thanks. But like, you get down on all these dudes, it's like, it's not that bad.
So who would your money be on? Elon or Mark?
I would want Elon Musk to win, but I
Mark
really think
probably
Mark's
would.
gonna fucking like choke him out like
would,
really
like-
quickly. I
Well,
don't
'cause
know.
I think both of them have black belts.
But Mark Zuckerberg is also a lot younger.
Yes, and he knows more than just.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like
I know
my
that.
age, I think.
And
Isn't
Elon's
he?
in his 50s.
So I know Elon Musk is like trained in MMA,
Mm-hmm.
but Mark Zuckerberg also has like judo, I think taekwondo, and a couple other things.
Yeah.
So, but also MMA. So it would obviously be like an MMA fight.
So 1971 to 1984.
Yeah.
See.
Not that many years difference.
I mean,
It's like, what, 11, 12 years, maybe? It's not that significant
I don't know.
when you really think about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing it. It would be better than Freddy versus Jason.
yeah.
That's so much shit talking. I'm sorry. I really liked Freddy versus Jason. As a movie.
I never
Just
watched
so-
it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I was so excited when that
Those
movie came
campy
out.
ass slasher movies. I gotta be in a mood for it.
I watched that Evil Dead Rise. Have you seen that yet?
No.
That one's a good one.
Is
It's a
it?
good one. I liked the last Evil Dead with the
That's-
girl
I
in
mean,
the
it
woods.
has Ash in it still, right?
No.
No, he's not in it.
Nope, he's not in them anymore. He contributed a lot to the movie.
He had his
creatively, I
show. He had a show.
guess. Yeah, he
for
had a
while.
show, and then they canceled it.
I know
and
they always
shit.
cancel the good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I like horror comedy. Like, have you ever seen Dylan Tucker vs. Evil?
Right.
I wish there was another Dylan Tucker vs. Evil.
That'd
That was
be
like
cool.
one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. Freaking.
Alan
he just
Tudyk,
jumped in the wood chipper.
Yeah, he jumped in the witch. I don't.
What
Why
the
are
fuck
they
is
doing
going
this?
on? This is a big fucking misunderstanding.
Mhm.
And then the actual killer is like one of the dudes.
Right.
I'm just like, what the fuck? It's brilliant.
Then what else? Oh, I watched Avatar 2.
Oh yeah,
I watched Avatar 2, and
It's
I
good,
liked
right?
it. I liked it. Oh, you saw it too?
I saw it in theaters with Allie.
Yeah. Oh, you did the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like,
I watched it in 3 big bites. Like I didn't watch it all at once.
Oh, I'm a fan of Avatar. Allie is too. She really liked it. I was surprised.
I stopped it at one point, and I was like, yeah, there's probably maybe another 30 minutes or so.
No, it's a long one.
Yeah, there was another hour and 29 minutes. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, all right, sweet.
That movie's the reason James Cameron knows a lot about submarines and shit now, isn't it?
God, no, Titanic is. No, that was one of the cool facts. I'll let you tell that one, though.
What? Which one?
About lunch on the deck of the Titanic.
Oh, yeah, Bill Paxton and
James Cameron.
They had lunch on the deck. Like they did their little thingy thing, and they went to the deck and ate some food.
And then they went back up and found out that 9/11 happened.
Wait, really?
It's so terrible.
Wait.
It's so bad watching
They
the
went
video.
underwater.
Yeah, they went
had
and
lunch
had
on
lunch
the
in
deck of the
in sub
Titanic.
thing.
How did they have in the sub?
Yeah, in their sub
No,
thing.
yeah.
Where it was?
No, they got
Parked
out of
it.
the sub
No, I know you
because they have
obviously
these
shut
supers.
Shut the fuck up! You'd have to have
They
a
had
real
little
strong
sandwiches,
suit.
trail mixes, whatever they
Okay,
ate.
and
then,
it was during 9/11.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it was
that
honestly,
morning.
yeah. So like they came
Can
up.
you
and then that's when we were
imagine?
notified.
Coming up
Going-
and finding that,
That's
it's like,
like-
I don't want to go down there again. Like,
It's like going on a freaking plane ride.
I can just imagine
like-
Bill Paxton coming up and be like, "How long were we down
he
there?"
knew a lot of shit really quickly too. Like he if you listen to the video of it, like Bill Paxton knows like tons of facts that even like weren't getting thrown around on that day around me. Like,
Yeah.
it was really interesting to see.
So
to
real
hear
quick backtracking. So Elon Musk trained in multiple forms of martial arts as a child,
Oh, okay.
including jiu-jitsu, but it
Yes.
doesn't specify if it was Brazilian or Japanese.
But
Whereas
later,
Zuckerberg has just recently started in 2020.
I think Elon Musk got into MMA later in his life too, though.
His children do it.
Oh.
His children do multiple forms. He's not a huge fan,
think
but
it'll
I have
actually
a
happen?
feeling anything his children do
Yeah, he's
He-
probably.
has a hand in.
You think it's gonna happen?
I don't
But
know. I don't know.
That would be fun.
What if like Elon Musk bit off his ear or some shit like that though? Like what? Hey, we've seen it once before.
Yeah.
Why not? But what if
okay with
like
that.
what if Elon Musk like fucking just no? I don't
Celebrity
want this to
deathmatch.
happen. I don't want this to happen. So I'm gonna feel real bad if like this is the podcast that that predicted it. But if fucking Mark Zuckerberg just hits Elon Musk
Shatters
one
his
time
fucking-
and just kills him. Just
Yeah.
he drops dead right then and there.
Oh,
Do you realize like how catastrophic that'll be? Dude, I'll set my phone down. I won't. Nothing's gonna work. No, I guarantee
Yeah.
you. If that happened, everything would get shut down like this, and then nothing would work for like a day and a half.
I don't know.
Facebook
man.
wouldn't let you upload nothing.
It would be wild.
Like there'd just be no uploads.
Twitter versus Facebook.
Mhm. Twitter would probably just be like, nope, sorry, tweet, gone.
That's
Like,
why they want to fight, because Twitter versus Facebook.
what if they killed each other? Like did hear somebody go, what if they?
It might make the
What if
world a
they
better
hit each
place.
other at the same time and they both knock each other out and it's just like a stalemate? It's like what the fuck?
I don't know. Or they just go up there and start slapping each other.
That'd be funny. I'd know. I'd be like, nope. See, anything after this is gonna
Or
be a
just
joke.
pull some celebrity deathmatch shit, pull out a baseball bat and just start beating the shit out of the other one. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Well, remember how earlier we were talking about how they're trolls?
mm-hmm.
I think the most amazing thing is if they would fuck around with it, like what's his name, Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman used to
yeah.
ask him to fuck with the controls on the video decks and whatnot, and like ask if they did shit like that. That'd be hilarious. I'd love that.
Okay. So, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are dead serious about fighting, and plans are already in motion in Las Vegas to stage a cage match between the feuding Bay Area tech moguls.
Dana White, president of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, said Thursday that he had spoken with the two billionaires to gauge their interest in a high-stakes showdown inside the Vegas Octagon, where his company stages mixed martial arts fights. Probably spent an hour and a half on the phone with both of them last night, White told TMZ. Both guys are absolutely dead serious about this.
That's crazy.
Yes.
It's gonna be weird.
It's going to be a little anticlimactic, I feel like.
I don't know. Well, it's like the fight with Tyson, though. That was kind of... I don't want to sound like I know a lot about fighting or anything. Like, I don't watch MMA.
I'm not. I'll like watch MMA every now and then if it's on, because it's cool to watch. And
I watch, like, the big
I know
fights.
a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and shit.
Yeah.
But... like, I'm not one to watch it very often, but I will pay to watch that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I will pay for the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view party at my house for Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. You ever notice how, like, when Mark Zuckerberg's in court getting questioned about how he's, taking people's rights away from them, his face is always, like, bright red?
Yeah, he's all flushed and shit. And, yeah.
He's like, they're on to me.
They know I'm lying.
We do.
But yeah, but it doesn't help that all the questions he gets asked sound like the stupidest fucking questions on the planet.
I mean, like, how the fuck does my phone know that I was thinking about getting whatever the fuck? You know?
I don't know.
It's because it's always listening. They have AI who, like, I guess it's keywords or something it hits, and I don't know. Why is that? Tell me.
Oh, it's because they're always listening.
Exactly.
Oh, I have friends that go, they'll go, like they want PlayStation controller mods, so they'll go PlayStation controller mods, PlayStation controller mods, PlayStation controller mods.
And then
and they'll get, if you start scrolling through Facebook long enough. I just did it on my phone because I'm an asshole.
Well, I was thinking about I wanted the Backbone. I was looking into it, and then like a bunch of other stuff popped up. Or
it's already showing up.
We start talking about a new logo for Guns and Gory, and then all of this graphic design shit pops up on my shit.
Oh boy.
I'm like, oh yeah, thank you, Jessica. My ads were cool before this. Not really.
No. Mine kept trying to always recommend me to get the machine gun parts off of like Temu and shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I actually legitimately
Facebook's trying to send me to jail.
I'm not kidding. I asked an ATF agent about it because I was like, I'm never gonna order this shit. Like, I know where real stuff. Like, I get to play with real stuff. Why would I? Like,
I love it when like
one
of your like you'll have a friend on Facebook who's like, and it's like they're like, why are you showing me crack pipe? Facebook, we know.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've heard people that were just like recently told about those roses in the glass at like gas stations and shit. And it's like, these are crack pipes. It's like, they're used for a bunch of other shit too.
Yeah,
but
they're
crack
pipes.
Like,
well, nowadays you can use them to smoke weed now because you can just vaporize it.
Whatever, but still,
but it's
like,
not efficient.
It's
a crack pipe.
It's a crack pipe. Like, nobody ever want. Like, why do you think they had 50 of them in one box? Like that?
Man. And it's always like crackheads.
Yep.
Damn crackheads.
Fucking
crackheads are funny though.
They ruin everything.
I mean, that's true. I haven't had to ever really deal with many crackheads in real life, thank God.
I have.
Oh.
I absolutely have. We used to have this one crackhead, and I can't remember the whole joke, so repeating it isn't as funny, but I essentially accused her of taking her Social Security check to use it to buy nail polish, silver nail polish, and paint pennies silver and pass them off as dimes. And it sounds funny a little bit, but the way
she actually doing it?
The way I said the joke, every adult really looked at her like, did this kid fucking catch you doing this? Like, hold the fuck on.
Can you imagine going out into public again and ugly children not pointing and laughing at you? Can you imagine going to the lake, dipping your feet in the water, and people finally not running for the shore? Do your ankles affect your daily life to the point that it isn't enjoyable? Tired of wearing pants to hide those ankles in the middle of summer? Try our new treatment. It's all the rave by 5 out of 6 pediatricians everywhere. Erectol can finally be you again.
Erectol. Must take 10 daily injections under each toenail to be effective. Studies suggest that any use of Erectol may lead to early onset dementia, heart disease, and extreme bouts of diarrhea. Do not use if you drink water, eat meat, or masturbate more than once a week. Consult a physician if any hallucinations last longer than 72 hours after taking Erectol.
Yeah, crazy neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, yeah, you had crazy parts in your neighborhood too, but we won't get into that. Ooh.
Yeah.
What else? What about all the stuff
There was
we got?
a flop house in my neighborhood.
Oh, yeah. What about a flop house?
Yeah, there was a flop house in my neighborhood.
What is a flop house?
It's like where druggies hang out.
Yep.
I thought it was called something else.
No.
Trap
or
house.
drug den, trap house.
Trap
Trap house, yeah.
It's all the same
Drug
thing.
den.
A drug den.
That's like drug dens are like in India and shit where they go and smoke the opium.
Yeah.
That's what I really liked about what was that?
I don't know.
I
Hopefully I
playing with
can.
the cops,
I
sorry.
should be able to cut that out though.
Jeez.
bad.
So that's what I really liked. I wish that a sequel to Inception made sense.
Inception don't even make sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. What doesn't make sense to you?
Oh, they're inside of dreams, inside of dreams, inside of dreams. I
Sounds
feel like
like you
there's
got the fucking premise.
There's a better way to get information from people.
I mean, probably.
They could have start cutting his fingers off. They're gonna get the same fucking answers.
Yeah, but they wanted it to be his idea.
Yeah, okay, but like
They were planting ideas, not.
So,
getting
have you ever had a dream and let that influence you? Though, like,
Technically.
oh, okay, you just trust your dreams? Because I don't.
Well,
dream
no,
about some
not
weird
everything.
ass shit, bro.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Fucking Inception. I haven't seen that in a long time. I think. Did I watch it in theaters with you or something?
Probably. I saw it a couple times.
I think we
in
saw
theaters.
Looper or something like that. in
Yeah, we
theaters,
definitely
too.
saw Looper. Looper was really
Looper
good.
was good. I like that. I love me some time travel.
Yep.
Anything time travel.
Some people
anything.
hate time travel.
I know. I love it. Love
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
Anything time travel.
What's
You don't like
the,
time travel?
No, I do.
was gonna
What's
fight
the other
you.
one?
What?
No, that's not really time travel. It's just jumping between, like, space. Jumper.
Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jumper was good. There was a show I used to watch when I was younger called Sliders.
Yeah, Sliders.
Sliders
good.
is amazing.
How about how we got
Except for like the
screwed?
last season.
I'm not trying to get political on the podcast or nothing, but how about the last big writer's strike? We lost Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you remember that show? Did you
Yeah,
watch it?
I never watched it
Oh,
though.
it was
No,
really
because
good.
remember I just watched Terminator the first time.
Well,
you know.
still.
Well, I didn't like deep dive into it.
You
I
can
was
know a
just
lot
like,
about
"Oh,
Terminator
I
and
wonder
never
what."
see the first movie. That's
That's
weird.
true. Well, that's
about
true. I knew some of the biggest scenes. I didn't know what the fuck I'll Be Back was for,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then I saw it. I'm like, oh, ha, nice. But like,
I think we're good.
for what, kids?
Yeah.
Okay. But like, yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying.
These kids distracting us during our podcast.
Listen, if you don't have kids already, don't do it.
Nah, do it. Do it. The fully baked cream pies are worth it.
It's. Oh. Well then.
Come here, you little. What's the other crotch goblins? I love crotch
Yeah.
goblins.
People get real offended by that.
Oh no,
Why?
not
I
me.
don't know.
So
They
rude.
just do. Fucking crotch goblins.
Although I can see if like some kid kept walking by me and stepping on my shoe,
Twat
and he did it
toddlers.
like he did it. I'd look at his mom and be like, would you tell your crotch goblin if he steps on my shoes again, I'm going to shove him back in your twat? Oh, some woman would look at me and be like,
your thing. Can you take your animal or your thing? Can you please keep your animal from stepping on my shoes? Thank you.
That sounds like somebody who doesn't have kids.
That's always how they sound whenever you say something like that, too. What? You heard me, motherfucker.
What? Why are you saying what? Is there a fucking parrot in here?
Your fucking animal. I call my dog my son, so
Oh my
like...
gosh. Yeah, that's true.
He's my special needs son. He just has a facial deformity.
He's my special boy.
Shut up.
I do remember there was a kid that we went to school with, and I used to get asked all the time, like, what's wrong with him? And I was like, he's actually just ugly. Like, people would be like, is this person special? And I'm like, no, they're just ugly. That's all it is. He's a little dumb, but, like, nothing. He's not in any of those classes.
Yeah.
I know, because I'm in those classes. I'm telling you, that motherfucker isn't retarded. He's just ugly. It is what it is. I'm in those classes. I would know. That was my defense for it all. I was like, I don't feel wrong for saying it that way. Oh,
I was
yeah.
in those classes when I was real young.
Oh, I was in those classes.
Before they caught it.
Well, it was because I was lazy, and the laziness seemed like, I didn't want to read. I don't want to read a whole book.
He's a little slow, and it's actually, you're just like, no.
Listen, my laziness did this. As soon as they said, all right, you got to read a whole book. Mm-hmm. We were like, I was like, oh, okay, cool. We're reading whole books together, like second grade.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we read fucking the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
In second grade. That's not
where the teacher sits there in front of you guys and reads it out loud.
It was still a scary book, but like fifth grade, we read Number the Stars in fourth grade, Where the Red Fern Grows in fifth grade. But The Outsiders by seventh grade. And then they were like, oh, yeah, you need to start reading other books and doing book reports and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, well, like, what, do you do, like, one book report a year? And they're like, no, you're going to do a couple. And I was like, you're telling me I have to read a couple books
They
a year?
started
like, no.
AR with me in our schools and down in Texas
we had
fourth grade.
Yep.
And I always had, I always had 1,000,000 points because I like to read.
Oh.
So I would just go by memory. I'd be like, oh, I've read all these books that are on this list, and I'd sit there and go and take all the tests and pass them.
Oh,
and then I'd be on like the top list, and all the real smart kids are like, what the fuck are you doing here at the little like celebration for the top earners for AR?
You were the weird kid that read
they're
a
like,
lot.
what?
Yeah. I was not going to be
I remember, have you ever heard of the restaurant Cheddar's?
Yeah.
So they brought us there. Like, for the top 10 earners for AR in, like, 4th grade or 5th grade, they brought us there for, to
show you guys off.
Yes, to congratulate us and shit. Oh, yeah. And I got in trouble for snorting sugar off of the table. Because the kid beside me was like, oh, you wouldn't do that. You won't do that. I'm like,
yeah.
My teacher's like, Markage!
Mm-hmm. That's how we ended up chugging the vinegar bottles down at hot dog.
You won't do that.
I want to say that we clearly are the reason that the vinegar isn't left at the tables anymore.
Yeah, probably.
Ketchups, yeah.
There's a few things like later in life. I'm like, places around here stopped doing it. I'm like, I bet I have a hand in that.
Yeah, I
mean, it wasn't just me. It was a bunch of other little shits, but we're the reason.
There was a bunch of kids in our generation that broke into all the concession stands around here.
Yep.
And it was just a summer day, just like this. And, it's just like these kids get these harebrained ideas.
Now they got shotgun traps in those motherfuckers.
Well, dude, they have fucking barricades on the inside. Like, when you close the gate, and then you put up, like, actual stockade, barricades up on the things to keep kids out and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's barbaric, but it's awesome.
And
I'm like,
traps.
I know the kids that caused this to be put up here. Like,
I know
where some of their graves are,
started
too.
Did that shit. Our shitbag friend from the Flop House.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you guys what we're talking about, though.
Right. The
So I do have one more thing I do want to talk about.
What you got?
These aliens.
Listen, I have no fun. The only reason I wouldn't
should
shoot
probably read
an
an
alien in
article
my
for it.
backyard is because I wouldn't want to hit my neighbor's
I'll read an
stuff.
article. Give me 1 second. And it was in Las Vegas, right?
Yes. Oh God, yes.
All right. So this happened like seven days ago. Las Vegas police placed cameras in backyard where aliens supposedly landed earlier this month. Las Vegas police have placed cameras in the backyard of a family's home where they claim aliens crashed last month. A Vegas family called the police after aliens supposedly crashed in their backyard. Family members were recording saying they saw an 8-foot person with big eyes that is not human. Police body camera footage also showed something falling from the sky. According to the sources close to the investigation, law enforcement are not treating the incident as a hoax and have placed the cameras in case the aliens make another landing. Some people online were like claiming like, oh, well, the submarine is a cover-up for like that. Or like I guess the impeachment. Biden's getting impeached?
Yeah, Biden's getting impeached. Yeah, there's all kinds
I didn't even know that.
Right.
It makes sense.
Right.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He don't know what he's doing.
Right. It's goofy. I
But-
don't know. You got to think how weird everything has to be going on. It's like, no, it's just because we're all really well connected.
Yeah.
And we can broadcast on it. Honestly, if we didn't spend an entire weekend listening to it on TikTok or on the news about the submarine, no one would give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like 1990, this happened. No one would care. Mm-hmm. No one would care.
That's the thing. Nowadays, everything, it gets huge because of TikTok.
Oh, speaking of which, I may as well drop a thing for what's it called? Hold on. Uno Memento.
It's wild about the aliens, though. I mean, I saw that video you were looking at earlier, and that kid, like, he don't seem like he's happy about all this attention.
Yeah, he's super not happy with the attention he's getting from it.
Like, he was just trying to, like, and I saw an interview, and, like, they seem, like, really shook up. Like, they really did.
Yeah, what do you expect? Remember, it reminds me of...
Independence Day.
No, not Independence Day. Signs.
No, oh, yeah.
It reminds me of Signs. Remember the birthday party? And it, it's like, oh, it's the same thing. And I'm like, oh, that scene was meant to be actually really real. Like, oh, no.
You know what's
you're
funny?
actually watching it happen.
We did a whole episode and we barely even talked about Independence Day.
Well,
sorry about that, guys. This is still the big Independence Day celebration.
Yeah, 4th of July. Independence Day. Now, we're actually, we're probably going to do a little bit of shooting here soon. So there's going to be some new video up.
Oh, yeah, we're trying.
We're
trying to put more content out.
Yep.
We've been slacking a little bit. Life gets a little wild, and then...
Oh yeah, there's a lot that happened during the break too.
Yep.
There's other crazy things that happened in the world. The coup,
the coup,
the coup on Russia.
What coup? What?
The dude, you didn't hear?
No.
You didn't hear about that?
Like, wasn't it Russia paid dudes to do something to the Ukraine, but then they didn't pay them, and
Yeah,
so
and they shot at a couple of them.
Yeah, and they were
listening.
like, "No, fuck you," and they turned around and now they're attacking Russia.
What?
Yeah. But they got, apparently now it's all done and
It's
over.
like contractors?
Yeah.
Probably.
Like mercenaries and shit. But check this out. They shot down a bunch of like helicopters and shit. They killed like 13 Russians.
Yeah.
But they stopped before they got all the way to Moscow.
Yeah.
And
it was just
they were like, nope, we're gonna go back to our thing, it's okay. And apparently they had a big coup over like a voice memo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was real weird. Real weird how it ended.
Maybe it was just this is what we can do to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't pay us.
Yep.
That's wow.
Mobster's taking out the kneecap.
That's
just one kneecap.
That's funny. And then this little group of people can do that much damage.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think.
Don't fuck with people's money,
Yep.
man.
Oh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about with the submarine. Is there's a really big deal. There's a really big thing about. I talked to you, but I didn't say this to you yet. Is so those people were billionaires and they paid $250,000 for their ticket.
Yes.
So let's say that
is that with tax? Like, did they have to pay tax?
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to know
works.
that.
I wonder how that works.
That'd be a lot on tax, though.
So
Couple
check this out.
thousand.
So well, think about this. So they paid $250,000 for each. So that is now obviously the owner didn't pay. What I'm not getting into that. But so let's say you made $1 billion a year and you wanted to do this. So it like scaling it down to $40,000 a year. Guess how much that $250,000 turns into?
How much?
$10.
$10.
They essentially made the financial choice of if they made $1 billion a year, the same as somebody who makes $40,000 a year spending $10. Like they bought
That's
a movie
$10.
ticket almost, kind of like
To the
they go
bottom of
matinee.
the sea.
To the bottom of
I
the
don't.
sea.
I still don't. The Titanic
Feel
does not
sea.
interest me that much to where I would want to go all
I just wanna leave it
the way
alone.
under. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the story. I like knowing who was on it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like
That's all I
the
need.
history behind it.
Mhm.
I don't need to see the ship.
Let's,
It can
you
stay
know,
the fuck down there.
blow up the fucking iceberg because fuck the iceberg. But like,
That iceberg melted a long time.
I know, but if it didn't, I would go and plant some C4 and blow that motherfucker up. It's revenge.
This is for.
This
This is for not the
Titanic.
This is for not the Titanic, because I fully believe that. That is one of my most favorite
Conspiracies.
conspiracies.
What?
Is that it's the Titanic isn't really the Titanic. It's the
Queen Mary or whatever.
or which
one?
I can never remember the name of it. It's the Queen Mary 2 or something like that.
But now, like,
but it's that other ship.
ships are so much bigger than
We
that
have
now.
we have a very close listener of ours that knows a lot.
There was the
about
Olympic, Titanic,
The-
and Britannic.
Yeah.
The three sister
They
ships.
were
or
they
whatever.
they made a bunch of cuts on price stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Olympic was built first, then the Titanic, then the Britannic.
I did watch a bunch of videos. So a lot of it's been coming up on my
Yeah.
news feed now of when James Cameron was going through with the little drone thing and going into like little tiny windows.
Yeah.
Only like that big, and the what's it called? He would go up to like a vanity and then show the picture of it when it on its maiden voyage. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They took a picture, and you see what it looked like, and then you see what it looks like
Oh,
now
yeah.
underwater for all this time, and it's like, oh, there's a brass
That's
bed,
really
there's a
cool.
wooden bed, like, yeah, it's really neat, really
Yeah.
neat.
So the Olympic ran for 24 years and then was sold for scrap in 35. The Britannic was lost during World War I after hitting a mine in
Oh.
the Aegean Sea.
Aegean.
Before she could even enter passenger service.
Huh.
So, interesting. But yeah, the Olympic is the only one that made it back and forth and back and forth. And then
Was it made on the cheap too, or what? That was the first one that was made, right?
Yeah, Olympic was the first
Yeah,
one.
that's why
In
they didn't make it
1911.
on the cheap. It actually had the shit that it needed.
They didn't cut corners because they
Yep.
had full budget.
Yep. And then they start
And
getting
then it
low
makes you
and
wonder
Titanic.
about the Britannic. What did it
I'm
really
sure-
hit a mine?
Or did it just fucking suck?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't
Why
know.
didn't they use it for passenger service before
I
then?
don't know, man.
So I guess
It's
the
a mystery.
and then the what's his name? The guy that was piloting the Titanic. That was supposed to be his
Captain.
last. The captain. It was supposed to be his last trip, and he was going
Really?
to retire in the United States after that. Yeah,
Well,
and-
that sucks.
but I can. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I guess one guy was in a submarine and got caught in the propeller, and he said something about the whole Ocean Gate or
Mm.
whatever.
Oh, there's
Heaven's
tons
Gate.
of people saying all kinds.
Heaven's Gate, I'm telling you.
It's Heaven's Gate, yeah. They're going down there to try to rediscover the entrance to heaven.
So, Halley Comet went past, and they separated the Earth with that. But there's another source, and it is down in the core.
Right near the Titanic.
By the Titanic.
In the crack.
In a trench, yep.
Yeah.
So they're going to the core.
Fuck that.
To join.
Fuck that.
Whatever.
Fuck that.
So we have a Patreon.
We got a Patreon. There's things on the Patreon.
Yeah, there's things on the Patreon. It's not real expensive. You get things if you do things, you know.
Right.
It's fun. You should look it up if you want. If not,
if you
whatever.
don't, if you don't, then don't.
It helps us.
I hope your coffee's extra hot.
Yeah, or
burn your tongue a little bit on the
or
next piece of
they give
pizza
you
bite.
decaf on accident.
Oh, that's
on
I hope,
accident.
Yeah, I hope you get decaf on accident.
Yeah. We got some
or
videos.
if you do prefer decaf, I hope you get like espresso shots.
Yeah.
And you don't even taste them because you have a problem with cream and sugar.
Yep.
That's what I
so we're going to start trying to record our episodes on video, and we're going to try to like do little clips every now and then on like TikTok and Facebook and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on more merchandise. We have some exciting things coming up.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Anything else?
There's
I'm not.
be
I'm being vague on purpose.
Accessories of sorts and things. We so I'll drop
a Guns and Gory branded dildo.
No.
Why not? I can 3D print it.
If we can make it really spiky.
If you're
looking.
interested.
But that's all right. Listen, this is for R&D.
Oh.
Yeah, spiky. Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna. This is our opportunity to drop Cheshire Crafts.
Oh yeah.
That's our exclusive. Basically, Cheshire Crafts is the foreign sweatshop.
Yep.
That we buy all of our merchandise
stickers,
through and
all of our stuff.
Yeah.
Go through her.
Big sweatshop.
I got an awesome credit card
sticker cover things. You can.
Everybody says how awesome it is. They're like, dude, like, did you get that from like Nintendo? I'm like, no, man, it's just a little cover on my card.
And if somebody wants to get one of a butthole, I will pitch $1 towards it. Only to the first person that makes an order for one of those stickers for your card to be a butthole. I will pitch $1 towards your purchase.
The balloon knot.
Whose butthole?
I don't. You can't make no special requests. You have to supply the picture of the butthole.
I don't want to be any part of that. Yes, send your pictures of your buttholes to Cheshire Creations on Facebook, and she can do what you need.
She can get her done. No, she's actually been doing a lot of great stickers, a lot of like 90s theme stickers and stuff. Some of our stickers for us, the Uno Reverse stuff. She's doing stuff with acrylic and whatnot. So, like I said, without
like
saying
dildos.
too much. Yeah, no. Oh my God.
I'm telling you. Look, he's just trying to play you guys. They're coming.
They're coming.
Literally.
They're coming. Oh man.
Well, this is Mark.
And this is Nick. And this is the Guns and Gory podcast.
We didn't let Z say anything.
Fuck you, Azizo.
Asshole.
She thought she was going to get away with it too. Look at the look on her face.
I'm not. No. Listen. A whole fucking season we've done.
Just so everybody's clear.
Jesus Christ.
This whole episode, she's been sitting off in stage, right? With like in like her maid outfit. She looks like
what?
What's that old? Oh, it had Queen Latifah in it and stuff, and they were all cleaning a car up. They were cleaning a car up. Oh, I can't remember what it's called.
With
but anyway, we'll let that one go.
No, wasn't there a
Carl's
video?
Jr.?
No, it's old.
But wasn't there a commercial where they were like wiping the window with a cheeseburger, like cleaning cars? For Burger King or something like that.
No, I don't remember that. But it sounds amazing. It sounds like it should be one of our commercials.
It needs to be now.
Clearly, the day when we have our ads, and I have videos with the ads. We should come up with a burger window cleaner and just walk up to a bunch of people, like people we know's houses, and be like, "Hey, we came up with a product for Guns and Gory. It's a window cleaner," and then just walk up and take a hamburger out and mush it all on their thing, and then walk away. But film yourself doing it, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then go clean it afterward, of course. But like. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
So this is Mark.
And this is Nick.
And I'm Z.
And this is the Guns and Gory podcast. Season 2, episode something up.
Well, hello. This is Z, and you guys have been listening to the Guns and Gory podcast. Written and produced by Mark Hodge and Nick Parrish. Audio engineering by Mark Hodge. Recorded in Fat Boy Studios via Sir Nicky's Love Castle. Media manager is me, Z. We'd like to thank all of our friends and family for the amazing support and all of you awesome people listening in. Please join our Patreon for fun extras and behind the scenes with the guys. You can find us at patreon.com/gunsandgory. That is guns, ANDGORY. You can also find us on the Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube at Guns and Gory. Thank you so much for listening, and please comment, like, share, subscribe, have a few carrier pigeons. We'll take them all.